everything? Okay. So now that we have understood actual Earth, what is actual Earth, that is why you can understand why our compass is pointing always in your North Pole, which is actually your Earth's south. Okay. Now let's come back to our topic of track. We have already understood what is track error angle, but we will again revise because this chapter has direct questions with relate to it. This is a track made good and this is a planned track. Who will tell me what is the angle between them?
Track.
This is called tree. Okay, T. Track error angle. Okay. Now the definition of a track is it is the direction of the Earth's of the aircraft's flight path over the Earth's surface. Okay. Track is equal to path. It is also known as path. All right. Yeah, Lakshmi, welcome back. So, Lakshmi, did you miss something?
Yes, the last topic.
This one, you were here.
It's okay, sir. You can continue. I'll watch the recording.
Okay. Yeah, you just missed one slide. It's nothing. I was just explaining them that if there is something called our compass, okay, I just told you that a compass points to the North Pole, right? So I told you that the magnets have a function that they always point towards the opposite. So actually, the Earth has an internal magnet. Earth is an internally magnet. So Earth's own south pole magnet is present here. So that is why you can see the south pole of a magnet of the Earth is present here. That is why our compass always points towards the North Pole. It is actually giving indication of this. Okay, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we're going to just revise what track is. Okay, this is track error angle, which I discussed with Saikara and Chinmay and Sarthak. So what is the definition? You might expect some questions in which you are asked what is the path of the aircraft. So don't confuse yourself. It is just a track. It is the direction which aircraft flows, and it can be true or magnetic. Now I will explain you what is the difference between true and magnetic in this chapter. That is why I've included this. What is the required track? Track which you want aircraft to follow. Okay, required track from Delhi Jaipur is 213. Let's take an example. Track made good is the aircraft path which is with respect to ground because of the winds. Suppose the winds are coming in this direction. That is why your aircraft has done this. So we have revised this. And this is also known as TMG. So don't confuse yourself when in the question it is asked define the TMG. Okay. Here you have this. Now you have to tell me what is this angle known as? The angle between planned track and heading. Who said the drift? Chinmay?
No, sir.
Okay. Cycran, is he right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Lakshmi, tell me what is this angle? This whole angle. Difference between heading and track mid.
Is it a track error?
Track error angle is this. I have already given you a hint. Cycran and Lakshmi, you answer me. Okay, what is this angle? This is drift, but someone has not completed it. That is why I'm asking, is it correct? Okay, no problem. This is expected drift. Okay, we were expected to fly this path, and this is actual drift. Okay, why? Because this is the path we are actually flying. Do you understand? Do you understand, guys? Yes.
Restart the all things from the track.
Sorry.
Can you restart from track? I just left the track.
Okay, so you left. Okay. So
Sir, can you explain it in 3D model? Like I'm getting confused.
what are you getting confused in?
The heading and track made good.
Heading and track made good.
Yeah. So see, plan track is simple. The track we want to follow, but what is track made good and what is heading? Like both are in opposite direction. So
Why are they in opposite direction? I'll explain you. Okay. To explain you this, I will have to copy this into another slide. Just a minute. I'll do that for you. Okay, I think I have some diagram here also. Okay, this might explain you. Okay, just a minute. Let me open this. Are you all confused with this? Lakshmi and Saikaran, you and Chinmay, do you understand what I am?
What about that? I'm not confused about that.
Okay, so let's continue with you. So required track is whatever you want to fly, but it's a planned track. It is same. Okay, this is just an example. Track made good. Already you know what is track made good. Because of winds, your aircraft deviates on the path. Okay, and this is known as track error angle. All of you know this. So what Sarthak is confused about, I'll show you the figure. Okay, okay. Understand this. The aircraft's nose, which is pointing at, it is known as heading. Okay, what happens is if the wind are coming, okay, wind is coming from the left side, then the aircraft always crabs into the wind. Okay, so if I draw the same thing, okay, suppose that aircraft was to fly in this is your planned track, PT, planned track. What happened is we got some winds from the left or the port. So our beautifully structured aircraft had its heading crab into the wind. The winds, okay, though the aircraft was still flying in this direction, the aircraft crabbed into the wind. Okay, so the aircraft is still flying in this direction on this track, but its heading, now its heading has changed and it has reduced. It has come to the left. So the heading is this. So the difference between heading, this is your heading, and planned track, this green angle becomes your expected drift. Okay, now listen to me carefully. Okay, Sarthak, don't confuse next time. Suppose that you have now more winds. Okay, now you're having winds that are not able to, your aircraft is not able to calculate or crab into the wind. So what happens is your aircraft will get pushed into another direction, which is this. Okay, so even though your heading remains in this direction, okay, this direction, still your path has become this. Your path which became this was track made good. Your path which now became was track made good. Okay, so even your heading is this. Now understand this. Whatever the angle which is created with this new heading and your track made good, it is known as actual drift. Okay,
Yes, about it.
Lakshmi, did you get it? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you already know this. Okay, yes, Cyclone also know this. Sarthak was confused. All right, so we are done with this. Next, let's move forward to our heading. So we have the same diagram here. Okay, track error angle. We all understand what is track error angle. I will not repeat this again, but there is one thing I have to mention is track error is starboard if track made good is starboard of the track. Simple, right? So what is it saying? If this is a planned track, this is your track made good. So the angle is made left, you're going left. So the track made good is on the left. And if it's on the right, so if it's on the left, it's left. Left is known as port in your aviation. Starboard, right. Exactly. Starboard is known as right. Where have these things come from? These things have come from is sailing. Okay. Whatever those sailors used to do, starboard. This is right. Okay. That is what it has come from. Now, heading. Heading is a direction of the aircraft's longitudinal axis or wherever the nose of the aircraft is pointing. Track and heading are measured in degrees 0 to 360 clockwise. Guys, it is really important to measure this in clockwise. Lakshmi has done 2 questions wrong because of this. Okay, she asked me in the doubts from the direction datum. Okay, this is the diagram, same diagram. Okay, drift is the angular difference between heading and track mid code. There are 2 types of drift. Okay, expected and actual. This is the same term, right? Okay, we'll do the questions and we'll understand more. So who has CX2 and who does not have CX3, CX2?
Sir, I have seats too.
Chinmay does not have. Okay. What about Lakshmi? Lakshmi could not also have, and Cyclone will not also have. Did you guys download the application which I told you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about you, Cyclone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone has a application. Then we can do some questions. All right. So lastly, we'll just discuss bearing. So this is a new thing. So understand this properly. Bearing is always decided with respect to some other point. Suppose that Lakshmi is standing here, okay, and now Chinmay is flying. Let's suppose, okay, Chinmay is flying, and track, his track is this. Okay, so am I disturbing anyone? Okay, no problem. So Chinmay is flying in this direction. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Chinmay is flying in this direction, but his heading, understand this, his heading is this. Okay, this is his track. Okay, Chinmay is flying in this direction. Now Lakshmi is here. Lakshmi is present here. She wants to know, or Chinmay wants to know what bearing is Lakshmi from. So what will happen is you can see that she is at this direction, right? So clockwise from the track, if you measure, this becomes your bearing. Bearing of Lakshmi with respect to Chinmay, sorry. Okay, so it becomes approximately how much? Can you calculate this degree? How much is this? Approximately
Greater than 180.
270 approximately. Best.
Okay.
Now listen to me carefully. One more thing before I proceed to the book. Okay. Now whatever the heading of Chinmay was, if I calculate the angle from that to this reference, this angle becomes your relative bearing. Okay, this is your bearing. This is your relative bearing. Now, can we say that it is less than 270 degrees? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
okay. That is your relative bearing. The same thing which is present here. Okay. You can see in this aircraft also. Suppose I have replaced this. This is a VOR. Okay, guys. This is a VOR. We'll study this in radio navigation, and we are able to find the location of the VOR with respect to. So whatever the track which it was following, with respect to that, it is your bearing. Okay. And whatever the heading the aircraft is, it is known as relative bearing. Take your time because this is really important for questions. Okay. And of course, if the track is not given, guys, then you have to assume that you always have to take this as your reference, which is your magnetic north. Okay. So if the track is not given, always assume this is north, which is given in this question. Okay. North. If you guys are ready, we can proceed. Okay. Let me know. Please understand this carefully. Okay.
So we'll measure direction in reference to the station or VOR.
Direction. Where has direction come here?
Sorry, that bearing.
So we are comparing the bearing with respect to the point we are going to match it. So in this respect, in the aircraft, it is what? It is our home beacon or whatever its station it is. And in this respect, it is Lakshmi. So whatever the point with respect to this will be always with respect to the point we are aiming at. So this becomes station and this is Lakshmi. Okay. Did you guys see the movie Lakshmi Bomb? I just had this in mind. Sorry. Yeah, continue. Yeah, everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Lakshmi, do you understand everything?
Yes, sir.
And our friend Sai Kiran, yes.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Then we can move forward. Okay. Okay. So now comes the main topic, which is the difference between magnetic north, true north, and compass north. There are three types of directions we can say, and that is known as direction reference system. First of all, we'll discuss what is your true north, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Direction reference systems are defined by the definition of the reference data or your north direction. So you already know that the poles are known as your true north. Okay. Whatever they are pointing at are known as true north. The direction from an observer's position to the geographical north pole, the north direction of any geographical meridian, which is known as true north. What is the magnetic north? It is the magnetic north pole from the observer's position. Now, what is the difference? Understand this. We know that the Earth is a huge magnet. Okay. So if the magnet, suppose the south pole of the Earth is here, the north pole is present here. Okay. So if our magnet, whatever compass is pointing, it will be always towards the magnetic north pole. But if a person were to go without a magnet and just follow the meridians wherever they converge at your true north pole. Okay. So according to the Earth's geographic location, it is true north pole. But if you take a compass and go on and follow the north pole, you will go at this position. Yes, magnetic. According to the what? Magnetic. So according to the magnet. Okay. Saikir and Lakshmi and Sarthak, you also understand this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Magnetic north and compass north.
no. I am getting on compass now. Don't confuse them. Okay. So magnetic north and true north. Now you can see there's a difference between those two positions. So whatever the difference between magnetic north and true north is, it is known as variation. Okay. Magnetic north and true north. The difference between them, it will be known as variation. It is a new concept for you. Okay. Now comes your compass north, which our Cyclone friend is waiting. I think he is the one, right? So, Cyclone, understand this. In our aircraft, okay, and Chinmay, understand this. This is our aircraft where we have a lot of electrical equipments. We have wires, we have radio aids, we have instruments. All of this is causing a lot of static, or it is causing a lot of disturbance to your compass, which is present on an aircraft. So your compass can also deviate here and there. Deviate. Okay. That is why the difference between compass north and magnetic north is known as deviation. Okay, because it can deviate due to the instruments present in your aircraft.
Did you say difference between magnetic north and compass north?
Sorry,
Can you repeat the last line you said?
I'm saying, okay, so the difference
You were
between,
saying about deviation.
yes, yeah. So the difference between compass north and magnetic north is deviation. The difference between true north and magnetic north is variation. Do you understand it now?
So what is the difference between true north and compass north?
You just add these two values. So you have to go step by step. Okay.
No, like generally, what is the difference there?
I have just explained you, Lakshmi.
We have variation and deviation.
Yeah. So we don't have any word. We don't have a word like that. But you can just understand this. You have to go step by step. First, you have an aircraft which has a compass. Okay. So that will calculate your compass north. If you reduce or increase the deviation, you go to magnetic north. You just have a magnet in your hand. Sorry, compass in your hand. Whatever that is pointing, it is known as magnetic north. Now, if you throw the compass away and you're just using your eyesight and going, it is known as true north. And the difference between that is variation. That's it. Okay. Your question will not be asked what is the difference between true north and compass north. What is the word known as? Okay. It will be just this. Okay. There is nothing known as difference between compass and true north. There is no word like that. Okay. Do you understand this? Do you have any doubts?
Can I note it down?
Take your time. Note it down. Okay, take your time, and let's do this. We'll stop right here and take a break. Okay, we'll be back in 10 15 minutes. Let's see what's the time. Yeah, 52. So we'll be back at 1905. Okay, take your time, note it down, and I'll just pause the video here.
No, sir, done.
Okay, good. And about you guys, Sarthak and Chinmay? One by one, guys. Sorry. Okay,
All clear, sir.
good. That clear, then my job is good. Lakshmi. All right. Now let's start with variation again. Okay, you know what is the difference? What is variation?
Magnetic magnetic north and
True north, true north minus magnetic north. You can say this. Okay. Now you have to understand this, that I drew this diagram, right? There is a difference here. There's a line. There's a difference here, and of course there is a. If I draw a globe, I can draw a globe all 360 as well. But you have to consider this line. Consider this line. Okay. If I take this line and draw in a chart, I'm having this, and this is the portion where the maximum variation takes place, and it is 180 degree. Okay, variation was, it is simply the angle which is created between true north and magnetic north, the difference between angle. Okay, so if this is your true north, this is my magnetic north, whatever the angle is being created, this will be your variation. You understand this, why we're having maximum here? Okay, now variation. Yeah, variation is the angle between true and magnetic north. It is east or west from true north. Okay, a line on the surface of the earth joining points of equal magnetic variation is called isogonal. Please remember this. Okay, it can be asked in an exam. So what is an isogonal line? It joins the points wherever the magnetic variation is equal. Okay, so this line has 0, this over here has 180. So you can assume that as you go right, okay, if there are lines like this, so the magnetic variation will keep on increasing. All these will be isogonal lines. So at this point, it will be approximately 1 degrees into the left or right. So it is the left, so this will become west, 1 degree west. So if a magnetic line is this will be 1 degree east to the right. So this keeps on adding up. So whatever the line where the variation is equal, if we connect all the points, it will be known as isogonal. A line on the chart of a line on the surface of the earth joining points 0 magnetic, which is known as agonic. So this yellow line is known as agonic line. Okay, so you can understand this with the word A. So there is A and this is a 0. So agonic is 0 line. Remember like this. And the maximum is between the true and magnetic pole, which is 180 degree variation. So we have summed up your questions which can come from variation. There could be 3 types of questions which are answered in your points. Now, if you proceed forward, the changes in over time have been increasing with the variation. So variation is increasing with over the time. It appears to be reducing at a rate of approximately 1 degree every 9 years. So in 1960, variation was about 8 degree west. So can you tell me whether it's increasing or decreasing? Oh,
Sir, it both like sometime increasing and sometime decreasing.
okay, you can say that, but in this value, yeah, you have to give me at homework. You can tell me what is the variation presently. Okay, what is presently the variation? Okay, so at a point, wherever the point is, suppose I'm drawing a point here. Okay, so no, not here. Let's say I'm pointing a point here. So if I draw a line over here, and then I draw another line. Suppose I draw another line from this point to here. Whatever the angle is created, this is known as your variation, and this angle keeps on varying 1 degree. Okay, it goes 1 degree reducing every 9 years. So you remember this line, reducing at a rate of 1 degree every 9 years. That's it. It's not important that much. Why does it reduce? You can, if someone asks you in the exam, you can ask this also, because of these activities: solar activities, okay, local anomalies, and annual and dynamo. This is day, this is annual, means yearly. Okay, so yearly activities, daily activities, and solar activities is causing all this. Don't stress on this. Okay, don't stress on this. We'll study the questions. We'll just go to the questions. So Lakshmi has texted me that it was her birthday, so she has having friends and a party at home, so she will be dispelling. Okay, let's go to deviation now. Deviation is defined as an angle between your compass needle and your direction of the magnetic north. Okay, it is termed east or west according to the compass north lies east or west of the magnetic north. When deviation is quoted as plus or minus, they are to be applied compass heading in order to give the magnetic heading. Okay, so suppose that a compass heading is given, compass heading is given 090. Okay, and here the deviation is given. Suppose the deviation is plus 3 degrees. Okay, so what could be the value over here, so that we are having 090? That is what the question is. So if I say this is 3° west, can you tell me what will be the magnetic heading? What value would I add? I get 090. X plus 3° will give me 090.
093.
X plus 3 degrees. Will it not be 87? 87 plus 3 will give me 90. So this is how we calculate it. Okay. So that is what it is written. Don't worry, we'll just do some questions and you'll understand if you're not understanding right now. Okay, the same is written here. So to go from true to magnetic, you will add or subtract variation depending on it is east or west. Then from magnetic to compass, you will add or subtract your deviation, whether it's left or right. Okay. Let's do some practice questions to realize this. I'll write the formula here. So then point TVMDC.
Can you once again show that TVMDC?
TVMDC. Okay. So V is your variation, D is your deviation.
Sir, after that, completing this class, you want to send notes, no, sir?
I've sent you the notes already. I've sent you the notes online. You can check the Google link. So how will you do this stuff question? Okay, I'll do the first example. So how do the question come? They will ask you what is the variation. So if the true is given, the magnetic is given, you can simply add, you know, there would be some value. So if you add something and you're getting 291, what will it be? 31 degrees west.
Have you written west, sir?
So why I've written west? Suppose that I'm going west, it is always we're adding the values west. If I'm going right, it is east and it is always negative. Okay, you have to understand this. It is a fundamental law. And if you say what is this 291 3 east, so what will it be? Will be subtracting or adding? 288. Okay.
Yes, sir. Right.
So just do all these questions and tell me one by one.
Magnetic is 071.
Is just tell me, is it correct? Chinmay, is it correct? Tykerin? Okay.
And true is 061.
You ask one by one, sir. One.
So Sarthak, you have answered this. Now Saikaran, answer me this one. Fill this and this. Who is answering? Chinmay. Okay, Chinmay, if you're answering this, Sai, answer me the next one. Chinmay has said is 359. Okay. Okay. Can you calculate this also, Chinmay? Now you guys have to confirm whether he's correct or not. Sarthak, Cycren, is Chinmay correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Cycren, now
And-
answer me the next one.
Okay, sir. So,
And then Sarthak, you tell me the last one after Cycren has told me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
sir, 2, 3, sir.
Sorry,
3, 3.
0, 3. What is
Wow.
magnetic?
0, 2, 0.
Okay. Okay. So how do we write these things? We just write degree and whatever it is magnetic, so M. If it's true, we write degree, it is true. Okay, we answer like this.
Yes, sir.
Now you'll understand what this was in your, someone was asking me. Okay, now it might be clear. So Sarthak, go ahead, answer this.
296 and 297.
Is he right?
Yes, sir. Right. Right.
Okay, so this is a easy types of question. Okay, and we can also write in the plus manner. Okay, suppose that I don't want to write 31 west, what I'll write is plus 31. Simple. Now let's try using CX2 or CX3 or your E6P. So open up your application on your phone. Now that is why I was telling you to have a laptop also. So no problem. What we'll do is I'll just show you how to do this. So I do not have a CX3, but I have a application. So you can purchase a CX3 if you want, or you can buy a second hand also. It's available. Okay. So how to do this question? So when you open the app, okay, and what you have to go is go to plan leg, which is a fourth option. So select plan leg. When you select plan leg, there will be 5 options. Okay, 6 options. Among them, you can see ground speed and track, the third option. Okay, so first you go to plan leg, then you go to second option. Okay, the third option. Okay, third option is track and ground speed, which will get you these answers. Okay, so when you go on this, you simply have to put your heading where it is present. So heading may, what will you write? 277 in the first question. Let's do the first question. 277. Then you have, yes.
Can you tell me with the reference of CX2?
CX2 I don't have. I know I have used the CX2. Okay. What I'll do is,
Sir, without that calculation, we cannot do, sir.
it's a little hard. You can't do it because then you'll have to draw a diagram. So suppose that your head, yes,
W by V.
wind
We should not
velocity.
carry this coding, sir, in exams.
Sorry,
We have, sir, this calculation we should not have to carry in examination, sir.
the
So
cal
can you say before?
you have to buy it. You have to purchase CX3 or CX2. This will be also used in your,
We can take it to the exam also, sir.
yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so you can take your CX3 or CX2, not your mobile phones. So once we do that, we can just, okay, if you want Chinmay, let me just find out if I have a CX3, CX2. Give me some time. I have to find out. Okay, if I have, then I'll probably show you. Yes,
Sir,
yes.
so I got plan leg.
So this is your CX2. Okay, mine is switched off, so I won't be able to show you. But yes, you go to flight. You go to flight. Okay, and then click on your plan leg. Okay, you'll see some options, or if you don't see any option, you can fill up these values. Can you fill your heading somewhere?
So heading, ground speed, and heading dash. Which one?
Okay, what are the options?
Heading GS in ground speed, and heading dash in compass heading, leg time, ETA, to and from.
Okay, go to this heading and ground speed.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Do you find what are the options?
TCRS.
Track. So this is track course. Okay, true course.
Okay, true course, dash, then wind direction, wind speed, true heading, and ground speed.
So you'll get your answer from this. Okay. So what will be a true course? It will be track. Okay. Wind velocity you can type in like this. So this is your direction, and this is your velocity. You'll put in your heading. You'll put your task. And for the other guys, you can simply use the application. When you get your CX2 or CX3, you can ask me to give a class again. Okay. So you
Sir,
yes,
heading is 230 or 30.
heading is 277. The wind
Okay.
the wind direction
Wind direction.
230.
Okay. 230.
Okay, and the velocity is 30.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, I
can
can.
you say again, sir, this plan like how can calculate?
Do you
It's our heading, task, wind direction, wind speed.
do you have
Application.
do you have this application on your phone?
Yes, sir.
Where did you open this?
Yes, sir.
Do you see an option called plan leg?
Yes, sir.
Can you click that?
Okay.
Then you have some options again.
Track and ground speed.
Yes, go to that. Okay. Now you have heading. Heading is 277. Type 277.
277,
Then you have task, which is 150.
150,
Then you have wind direction, which is 230.
230.
It's written there, right? Your velocity of winds is wind speed is 30. Now you scroll down, you will have your answers. So your track is 287 approximate. Yeah, 86 or 87. And your ground speed is 131. Okay. So quickly now Saikaran or Chinmay, whoever can solve this one. And Sarthak, use your CX2 and you solve this one.
So
Yes.
please check the WhatsApp.
Mhm.
I'm getting like this.
आपने ओके हेडिंग और ग्राउंड स्पीड जो आपने सही निकाला है दैट इज यू हैव टू एक्चुअली गो हियर. अच्छा, एक बार बैक जाके मुझे फोटो भेजो. व्हाट आर द ऑप्शंस? ओके,
Okay.
हेडिंग स्लैश टैश पे जाओ.
Yes, sir.
वहां पर ऑप्शंस क्या दिखाओ. हाँ, इसमें हो जाएगा ना. ट्रू कोर्स आपका यहाँ दिया है. ओके, ये आपका हेडिंग टैश है ना. अच्छा नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये नहीं, उल्टा उसी में जाएंगे। ट्रू कोर्स की जगह यू हैव टू पुट दिस इन. Okay, what is happening is you have to go back, and once you go back, okay, then you go in heading task. What are the option in your first page? Your plan leg is there, and what else is there? Wait, I'll just
Altitude, speed, fuel, act like gliding.
leg and landing.
Act, leg, gliding.
Okay, act leg and gliding. Okay, go to actual leg. What is act leg? Go to act leg,
Okay.
and
Distance flown, ground speed, unknown wind, X slash H wind.
go to ground speed.
Duration,
No, no, no. Go
And
back.
distance.
Go back. So what I have to do is, what you have to do is, go to this page which you were doing, heading slash ground speed. Okay. Once you go to that page, try try to do this. That if you interfere with the true course, okay, write the same thing 277, okay, in your true course, and try to do the question, and let me know what is the answer. What is true?
Okay.
What is the heading you are getting? Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
third one.
Third one. What is the answer?
Track is 53.82.
53.82. So round it off, it becomes 54. Okay.
54. And ground speed is 267.69.
Okay. You can just round it off again. So it becomes 260.
Sir, it's correct, sir.
I got the different value.
Sorry.
I got the different value.
In the last question. So my friend must have done something wrong. Okay. Just a minute. I'll just check with you. So Sarthak, so you have got the heading 269 here, right? After you put 277 in a true course. So can you
Yes.
change some values? Can you increase the true course or reduce the true course so that your heading comes 277? Can you do that? Can you change the true course? Can you increase it by 10 or reduce it by 10 so that you get heading as 277? Do that. Okay. Let me know, and let me check what Saikiran has done. Is it right or wrong? So heading may Saikiran, what you wrote? 48.
Sir,
Heading, what did you write?
heading 48.
048. Right? 048. Okay.
048, sir.
Okay. Then we have wind direction 350, wind speed is 30. So the answer is,
Yes.
what is your answer? Your answer is different, 67 degrees. This is ground speed is 74 knots. I'm telling you, you did something wrong. Yeah.
So
Sir, heading is
Head-
048.
Yes, heading is 048.
Task is 350.
TAS is 88. Are table ye
Oh,
raha.
sorry, sir. Sir, I'm did wrong, sir. Sorry.
Of course you did
88.
wrong. Okay.
88.
So we get the ground speed of 76, right?
Yeah, 76. 76 there. 76.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so this is close enough. So Sarthak, you can see now your ground speed is also correct. Your track is 287 approx. So then we get a heading of 277. So this is a method you can use in this. Okay, this is an approximation method. CX3 was also built because of the same reason. And I'll try to read the manual if I get the exact value. So Sarthak, try this one, the same method which I've told you. Okay.
okay, so wait a minute.
Yeah, try this. And guys, Saikiran and Chinmay, you also try, and let's see if Sarthak has gets it right. Then you can say your
Which
answer.
one, sir? Second.
Second one. Don't tell me the answers. Just keep it with yourself.
Okay, sir.
Let's see Sarthak get it right or not. Who is living near the airport?
So I got true heading 146 decimal niner,
Okay.
and ground speed is 70 decimal 0.
Yeah. So is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect, Sarthak. Okay, that way you can use it, and you guys can also go ahead and look for second-hand CX2 or CX3. While if you want, I can also arrange it in Delhi and send you there. Okay, let's move forward to the next type of questions, which is this. In this, what you have to go is go to the main menu, guys. Okay, first, Sarthak, let me introduce them with this advertisement. Okay, so go to a CX3 or plan or using a CX. Go to plan task. Okay, go to airspeed. Go to airspeed first of all.
Okay.
Then you go to plan task, which is the first option. Okay, click on plan task.
Sir,
Yes,
airspeed, sir.
go to
Plant us.
yes. First go to plan task. Sorry, yeah. First go to airspeed, then go to plan task. Then you will have this menu where you can write CAS, pressure, altitude, and temperature. Okay, so you simply write the CAS 140. Then you write the flight level or the pressure altitude 10,000 feet. Then you write the outside air temperature, which is -10. So write -10. You'll get the answer.
I am not able to write minus, like,
How is that possible?
Can you say again, sir? Application.
Cyclen, you just have to follow this, what it's saying in the calculator in your EX. Okay. You first have to write the CAS, which is in speeds. So 140 knots. Then you have to write the altitude in feet, 10,000 feet. Then you have to write the temperature using the minus sign, which is in degrees Celsius. So you get the value of TAS. Chinmay, did you get the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And yes, Sarthak, now tell me.
so is it as 166
No,
decimal
it is
niner?
it is 161. Check
Okay,
something.
so
Something might be wrong. Okay.
So it will be done in application calculation.
CX3. The name is CX.
sir, is it 150 decimal niner?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, Cyclen.
that calculator I didn't went, sir. With the application, I want to go there. Gliding.
Where are you? Why are you in gliding?
No, sir.
Look at
I'm
this.
not getting which application I want to go.
Open your application E6B.
Yes, sir.
Then go to you have the main menu. Select the second option, which is the airspeed.
Sure.
Airspeed. Second option is the airspeed.
Okay, sir. Okay. Plant test.
Yes. Then select your plan task.
Okay, okay. No, no, sir.
Okay. So yes, Sarthak, you do the second question, and Chinmay, you got it, so don't do it. I mean, do it. Just check it, and Cyclen, do the third question. Yes.
198 decimal niner.
Chinmay, correct? Okay. So we are waiting for you, Cyclen. Last one, try yourself and let us know. Cyclen, is there an issue? Cyclen?
271.
Okay, 270.66. Okay, it's correct. 271. All right. Let's go to the next one. So these are all the types of things. So you'll have to actually play with your calculator. You'll have to play with your CX2 in order to realize all this. Okay. So this is the same question which is repeated again. Now I think if the values are correct, like there's a difference between them. Okay. So now go back and do one by one these questions. So this is Chinmay, this is Sarthak, this is Saikiran. So do them. I've already told you the method. You just have to go there and do. Okay. So you'll find in the menu, after you do the plan leg, don't go to the heading, go to the track and ground speed. Okay. And Sarthak, अब आपको true course find करना है. Okay, you have to find the true course. So simply you have to write your values. This will be simple for you. Okay. No one got the answer.
I got all the three.
Okay, Chinmay, just tell me the first one.
155 decimal 84 is the track. Ground speed is 142 decimal 5.
Okay. Sarthak, tell me the second one.
So actually, I'm not able to enter that track well.
Why?
So like, what is the track value I'm able to enter?
And Saikiran, what about you?
Sir, I am done.
So what is your answer?
Heading 210 across. Ground
Sorry,
speed is 209.
2.9.
209.
Oh, 209. Okay. Ground speed.
I got the different answer for the third one.
And 111.58 ground speed.
Wait a minute, Saikiran. I think there is a doubt. Someone has got a different answer. So what did you do? You have to go to plan leg for option number 4. Then you have to select what? You have to select the third option, which is track and ground speed. Did you do that, Saikiran? Sorry. Huh?
Track and ground speed. Yes, sir, I am done now.
You've done the same. Okay, I'll have to check. Heading.
I'm also went wrong, sir. Track and ground speed.
You have to find track and ground speed. So you have to go to that. So first of all, heading is 203, task is 136, wind direction is 320, wind speed is 14. You have got it wrong. Track is 198. Okay, and your ground speed is 142.9.
I went another application, sir.
Of course you did. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Now you understand it. Now let's come back to Sarthak. Sarthak, what is the issue?
So what is the value to enter in true course? Could I enter the heading 240?
You can enter the same as your heading. First of all, okay, try to enter the same heading as, write it down 140, right? True course as 140. Okay, then write task as this given value, then write your this wind and right direction. Okay, whatever you.
I'm finding question number 2.
Okay.
So I have entered true course as 240,
Okay.
dash as 95,
Okay.
wind direction 280, and wind speed 27.
Yes.
So I got true heading 250 and ground speed 72.7.
Okay. So you got this. Now can you reduce or increase the track so that you get heading as 240? Can you do that?
Okay.
Like you did in the last question, just do this. Just keep on changing the true course, you'll find the answer.
So wait a minute.
Yeah, take your time. Okay. So all right, Saikiran and Chinmay, you guys are clear. Chinmay, when are you going to buy your CX3? CX3?
I think I could borrow.
Yeah, okay.
Sir, application I have downloaded, it's not enough, sir.
You have to buy a CX2 or CX3 so that you can go in your examination carrying it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Yes.
true course is 228.
Okay. And ground speed?
76.
Is he correct, Chinmay and Saikiran?
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir. 226
Correct.
minus 7
Okay. All right. So this is a jugaad. Okay. Sarthak, this is a jugaad for CX2. So what we do is, okay, and for you guys, you can buy CX3. Your answer will be in the front. If this is west, this is west. Okay. What happens is it's opposite in this direction. I'll tell you why. Just hold on. Okay. Have you heard that if this is your prime meridian, okay, if you go to the right, if you go to India, what time is it? Is it plus 5:30, right? Do you remember it is plus 5:30 to the UTC, right? So
Yes.
that is why we use it always plus to the right, which is east, and it is minus to the west. Okay, just remember this. I got a slight confusion because there was no question in this. I was just aiming it. So what happens is, suppose that it's written 1 east. So instead of 1 east, it'll be written +1. So what you have to consider is 1 east, which is +5. And if it's written 7 west, you can be given, it can be given -7. If it's given -7, then you should understand it is 7 west. Okay, that you can do it.
Okay.
Okay,
Then we need to change the answer.
no answer has to be changed. There is no plus sign, there is no negative sign.
So you wrote 31 west for the first one. We go for west, the heading decreases, right? So you need to write 31.
You're getting confused. See, this is correct, 31 west, but what we write west is 31 west is represented as -31. Okay, we don't minus it, we minus it this long. So if you are working the table, we go in this method mostly. So 288, so this will be +3. 288 plus 3 will give us 291, right? 291 minus 31 will give us what? 260. So we work in this way. So if you're going in this way, you will just add it. Do you understand it? Okay, so we are not wrong. We did everything right. It's just that the conversion. If you see your Oxford books, you will find in many questions it is not given 7 best. It is given -7. So what you do is you just subtract this from this. Okay. So the rule CBMDC, it is also known as CDMBT, most popularly known as, okay, CDMBT. That is just the opposite. Okay, because we are going in this method. Okay, just write it down in notes, correct it if it's wrong or not. Okay, now that we've completed it, these all questions are done using the CX3 and CX2. So just keep practicing it. You'll find questions in your IC Joshi. I'm saying Keith Williams. Okay, Oxford me, you have limited questions. Try Keith Williams. I've given you the links. Okay, and Sarthak, I gave you the link for 160 rule. Did you try?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yesterday I was trying this one.
Okay. No problem. Okay. So go ahead and try these questions, because in your exams this will be a free marks, because you're having a calculator, you can do it directly. Okay. So that's it for today. Okay. Take care, guys. Lakshmi is not.
Sir,
Yes.
this one, the last one which we have done.
Yeah.
Is this one not there in CX2?
I think it is not present. I have to check. Give me the picture once. I'll have to see the menu. Okay.
The picture of which one?
So I don't know. Send me the main menu. So we can discuss this after this class also, because they don't have a CX2.
Okay.
And I will try to find out if it's present in your Pathfinder or your EXP calculator. Okay. If it's present there, I'll let you know also.
Okay.
Okay. So let me know if there are any doubts tomorrow. Okay. We'll solve the doubts together. And that's it. Go study the notes. Okay. Bye bye.
Sir,
Hanji, Sai Kiran
can
ji.
you, sir, can you send the notes, sir?
I have sent you the notes on Google Drive. I have sent you the link on email, your Gmail.
Right now, sir.
Right now, nahi, I have sent you long day before. I'll just send it once more. Wait. Okay.
You send us the only book of
Okay. Okay. Check. Just a minute. Just yeah.
I didn't get all the notes of this. What you said notes.
Mm-hmm. No problem. No problem. Check now. Okay. Check now. I have shared you this right now. If that's a problem. Okay. So
You said all the classes what you done with this all notes.
no, I'll send you the whole book. I've sent all of them the same book. So I'll send you the whole book of general navigation. Okay. So just go ahead and
No, yeah, general navigation book, but what you are giving the notes in the board, what you are saying right now, I want that note, sir.
I'm sending the notes only. Just check right now. I've sent the notes. Okay.
Okay.
You'll receive a
Okay, sir.
message. Okay. Don't worry.